diamonds, all things diamond painting. Square around, I'm glad you are around. Grab your plate, grab your wax, get ready to sit back and relax. Don't see you're single, whatever your niche. Here is your host, a guy named Rich.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome on in. Happy Sunday. Sup Sunday. Hope you're having a good day. I can't complain. It is a beautiful day here in Chicagoland. It is sunny. It is 78 degrees. That is like the warmest it's been all day. I actually have on long sleeves, and I have Sammy fur or something here. I have long pants on. Soft pants still, but long pants. Because I was chilly a little bit earlier. But yeah, I am loving this weather. I was going to come on like with a scarf on and have like a pumpkin spice latte or something, be all like, ooh, it's fall. But I did put the fall scents in the Pura air fresheners, and I'm loving it. I got an apple cider that runs in the morning, and this one it's like a Nightmare Before Christmas scent. Let me see if I still have the box here. Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is the Jack one. I don't know exactly what it's called. Or no, this is Sally. Sorry, this is Sally. But it smells amazing because I love all things fall. What is your favorite season? Let me know in the comments. So let's see who is here. Welcome on in, Tammy. Hello. Yes, please hit that like button on the way to your seat, or while you're in your seat, or while you pick your seat. Whichever. Hi, Nancy. How are you? Hi, Joe. Welcome on in. I'm assuming it's hot where you guys are, per usual. Hi, Carol. How are you doing? Hi, Mel. Yes, I have a problem, Melly. We'll talk about that. Let's see. Crash. Hello, Crashly. Crashly was messaging me right before the live too, and she goes, "Oh crap, you're going live. Never mind." Let's see. Nancy, it's August. It's too soon. I get it, and I logically, but then when the weather is like this, it just like it brings it out in me. I don't know. But yeah. Hi, Artemis. She says autumn is her favorite. That's cool. Nancy says Texas has no seasons. That's sort of sad. I mean, would I miss the seasons? Like I would miss winter, like, except for like the ice, really. I mean, even snow, I don't mind snow as much. It's the ice that I just don't like. Melly says she declared it fall a couple weeks ago. I'm in a sweatshirt drinking mocha and diamond painting. Well, you're always in a sweatshirt though, because it always seems to be cool out by you. So maybe I need to move out there. I don't know, because I definitely like that weather, this weather a little bit better. Hi, Eve. Welcome on in. Carol says definitely fall. Cool. Hi, Sarah Ann. Welcome on in. Tink Tink. It's proper autumn in UK. Yeah, it's very much like that here today too. Hi, Michelle. Lurking around. That's great. Eve says I'm pretty much in full mode myself, about to break out some Halloween things put around. Yeah, I was doing some stuff today. I have a Halloween tree. Those ceramic Christmas trees that we had one as a kid. I don't know what happened to it. So I have another one that I bought more recently, but it's one of those like ceramic, but it's Halloween. And I was going to get it out, but then I'm like, it's another thing I have to dust. And I don't know. I'm not really into that. Nancy said I had to go to Alaska to wear my long sleeve t-shirt. Berta was still Oops, hold on, that skipped up. Berta was still wearing probably her t-shirt or something, her flip-flops. Yeah, Berta was actually. When was Mingle in the Mitten? That was early. Like, was it even summer yet? Berta had flip-flops on. I'm like, it is freezing. What are you doing? Let's see. There we go. Looks like I'm back. I don't know why it does that. You know, I was just looking at my Comcast bill today because I realized like several months ago I upped my um, bandwidth like for the Wi-Fi, but then I like got rid of the TV stuff because I really don't watch TV much anymore. If I do, I stream something. Um, and I still don't understand why it's almost like still $150 a month. I don't get that. Um, so I have to do something with that. Berta was still wearing flip-flops. Yes. Hi, Jay Lee, we got that. Catching up. Eve is putting all the fall emojis down just because. Hi, Val, welcome on in. Tammy's favorite is summer, but I love the vibes of fall. Okay, I can get down with that. Artemis says we had a fire going, but I trust nothing until September. Even September around here, I think, is it's iffy. You know, I really don't. I don't truly feel that fall weather is here until October. But Crashly says Lisa didn't freeze on an embarrassing face. Speaking of Crashly, we have a new community paper request. I'm sure maybe Berta will send it to you or Mel. I don't know. But remember, no one is immune from community papers. That's all I have to say. Let's see. What's my speed? I don't know. It's high. I asked when I was working with the guy, and it's like I went up from whatever, and I feel weird because it's just me, so it's only one thing streaming. It's not like I have a family full of kids, but I like doing things like this, and I don't like to wait for things, so I have to look back into it. Hey, Berta, hello. We summoned her with the flip-flop talk. Crash says, I sold the internet service for CenturyLink for 10 years before doing what I do now. That sounds annoying. Were you annoying? Like, when I go into the store, sometimes the Comcast people are there, like, can we talk to you? I'm like, no, leave me alone. Yeah. Artemis says, I think it's been YouTube. It's been wacky all day with Troy's live. Huh. That's interesting. Frozen like Berta's toes. Nice. Let's see. Lay it on me, says Crash. Okay. Sarah says we can get snow in October, so Halloween can be very cold. Yeah, you know, more often than not, here Halloween is cold enough that kids have to wear jackets over their costumes, which I think is sad because I mean, obviously you're not seeing the costume, but as long as it's not raining, it's usually raining a lot here. Tammy says, yep, she has to have that community paper. I want the community paper. Folks are saying, hi. Comcast is cable internet switch shared with your home neighborhoods. You'll notice a lag more during peak hours. Fiber is here's Crash. What are you going to get a kickback somewhere? Like, what's going on? Oh, yeah, they're going to send it during your live. That's right. I was not annoying. I was kidding. Yeah, I always feel bad for the kids on Halloween. We have fiber. It's donkey nads. Well, Artemis, don't hold back with how you feel. Come right out. Be blunt. Be truthful. Donkey nads. That's quite the thing. So, other than the weather, how's everybody doing today? What's everybody working on? I started my Halloween canvas for the Witch event going on with Diamond Art Emporium. And I'm doing Earth Magic, which is it's a witch, but it's not one of the like cartoony witches that were like part of the new series. It's maybe a little bit more spooky. I don't know. But check out. Did everyone see this? Carissa's Craft Corner. I mean, come on, like, come on. It glows like under black light. But check it out. She put on the tombstone R.I.P. Ozzy. So even if you're not doing the event and you are mourning the loss of Ozzy Osbourne, hello, and she's got this cute little. It looks like a cauldron, but it's like, I guess it could be a bumpy cauldron, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I only have one section done so far. I just started it last night, and it's pretty confetti heavy. But I got out all my Halloween pens, what have you. So yeah, and I had to go digging. Anyone ever use rose mud? I love rose mud. It works so well, and they don't make it anymore. But this is Witch's Brew, and it smells so good. It smells so good. Yeah. Have I satisfied your reason for chatting with CenturyLink today? I don't know. Is this call being recorded for training purposes? Artemis is a word artist, obviously. My city did fiber. We got it 2 or 3 years ago. It's been great. Huh. That's interesting. You know what's interesting here is, for whatever reason, Comcast has, like with the village, my village, they've made a deal that they can be the only provider. Unless you have, I think AT&T has started to move into the area, but there's a company up here called WOW, and supposedly they have great service, great customer service, great prices. But when I go to the website, put in my address, it's not available here, but like half a block that way, which is not my village anymore, it is available. So it really makes me mad. How do we get to Donkey Nads? I don't know. We got there quick though, Eve. Pay attention. Let's see. I'm feeling that's implying that Ozzy is a witch. That would explain so much. I mean, come on, right? I hope he didn't like do Sharon's face though, because that's not great plastic surgery. Jay Lily says, hopefully it might come in this week. Yes, rosemud is fabulous. Yes, and that scent is really good too. True friends share their rosemud. Crash, oh my God, they did a Monopoly. Comcast sucks. Yeah. I was going to look into what's the Starlink or whatever, Elon stuff. But I mean, the service is good. And it's like, to be honest, when I call and you get someone who's a little snotty, you know, they answer the phone snotty, they go, it's like they do their spiel, right? They're training, go, oh my gosh, you've been a customer of Comcast for like 30 some odd years. I'm like, well, yeah, because we've always had Comcast cable in this house since I was a kid. So then they sweeten up. So I don't know. Maybe I just like that, how they treat me there. Fiber is so bad I use my phone internet for school Zoom calls. That sucks. My town did the same with Spectrum for 30 years. Yeah, I don't like. Here's how confused I am. I saw the word fiber and thought we were talking about what to knit with to stay warm in fall. Well, at least you weren't thinking what you take to, you know, firm up your bowel movements. Mel said, I love how Rich lives in a suburb of a big old city and calls it cutesy names like Chicagoland and Village. It is the Village of Lombard, and there is a difference. I looked it up one time. Like, there's a difference between a town and a village. I think it's about the way they're governed. I don't remember exactly, but it's the village. We are the Lilac Village, Lombard, or as they say on the train, the commuter train that comes out from the city, Lombard. Next stop is Lombard. Crash says, honestly, your hiccup only lasted a few seconds. Not that bad. Good. And plus, we're saying it's YouTube too, so whatever. So guess what I got this week? I got a black card. 97 bronze cards. Every Star Wars that I open, bronze. Black card. I'm very excited. I don't know what to do with it. I mean, whatever. Um, I know, like I'm just sort of glad to know that they really exist, because anything other than I have a smattering of silver and gold, but everything else is bronze. This kit was Dragon Love, which is it's like the two dragons putting their heads together a little bit. Melanie says frame it. I might do that. But yeah, here's all the other recent kits I got, and they're all bronze. And then all the Star Wars were bronze. So I don't know. But I did cash in a bunch for Star Wars. So I'm ramping back up for future purchases. Vitafusion fiber gummies cross my mind too. Nice. Crash says I technically live in the township. See, township, that's another one. Like we have townships here too. I'm in York Township. I don't know. I don't know how that all works. I'm in a county, a township, a village. I don't know. Yes. Anyone want to come help me de-tip thousands of pink pens? That does not sound fun at all. So no. Let me know when you're done, and then I'll stop by. Are we having a bris? Oh, that's not the. Yes. Rabbi Crash is over there snipping off the tips of the pink pens. Wow, that was unexpected, but here we are. So yeah, so let's see, what are we doing today? So I am sore because I was working today. Berta, I was in the room. Berta and I both have a room that has diamond painting stuff, just a couple canvases. But I went through and I organized everything because I need to destash. I have way too many diamond paintings. And the thing that takes me off, you ever do this? I get everything. I'm like, okay, I'm in the room. I'm getting stuff, redoing where things are on the shelves. I move all my smaller kits over to like a smaller shelf that I have now, and then put the bigger ones that I've received, on the stronger shelves. Got all my shops, my small shops set up. Got all my J walls together. Got all my mysteries together. I mean, I'm feeling good about it, right? So I'm like, okay, I'm done. I walk out of the room. And I go into the living room, dining room, where I do my unboxings. And there's all my Star Wars kits. So I had to bring those in. Those are sitting in a box. Those are not on a shelf yet. But I figure since I brought in like 14 paintings, I have to get rid of at least 14 paintings. So I'm working on it. But got it all nice and organized, so that it doesn't look like a mess now. I could actually, make an excuse if someone were to see the room that, oh, I have a small business or something. I don't know. But I did that, and I mostly did that because my diamond painting closet, I was going through getting some enhancements for Earth Magic. Here is the canvas, by the way. That is what I'm working on. I was getting out enhancements, and I dropped a drawer. So all my art dot drawers bottles went all over. So I'm like, all right, I have got to get everything into the room that needs to be in the room, straighten up the closet. So I worked on that, worked on the room, and feel good now that at least my diamond painting stuff is somewhat organized, but I still have to fill up the box for destash. I also may, if anyone's interested, I may also start to destash some of my trays, because I have way too many trays. And I have fully gotten on board with this tray bricks thing, and also the confetti towers. I had one of these on one of my videos, like these little itsy bitsy drawers. I've really sort of gotten on that train, even Trey Bricks has come out with a blue. It's like a dark blue, and it has like a blue pearlescent cover on it. Of course, I had to order those. But yeah, so I mean, I use, you know, I mean, I love Firefly. I use my trays occasionally when I have something that, like, especially if I need to color block a lot, I need something bigger than the tray brick or the confetti tower. But I need to get rid of some of this stuff. There's just way too much. I don't know. Let's see. Mel says, oh yeah, I can't even open the door to my DP room because a kit fell behind the door and is blocking it closed. Better than a baby gate. Or is it a baby gate? Excuse me, what were any enhancements harmed? No, but now that you mention it, I have to look under. I have one of those cube shelves, you know, that like you can get at IKEA or Target or whatever. And I think something rolled underneath of it. So I need to get the flashlight out and look under there. But no enhancements were harmed. But let me tell you, so really inspired by that live with Cheryl, and I've seen everyone's comments about what they would like to see and stuff like that. And I'm going to reach out to Cheryl, but part of me is like, I wonder if like Tima wants to do something for her, you know, on her own, and it's her company or her thing, you know, whatever. But I still want to talk to Cheryl about it. But I'm going to tell you, I went and first of all, I ordered the color cards with the color card kit. So like, if you recall, Cheryl was talking about, they have these, it's like this one, but there's no drills in it. And you're able to fill it with the drills that you have. And that's what I need, because I have my stuff separated by color and then type of drill, but it would be nice to be able to open it up and go, okay, what do I have? So I got a card for each type of drill. So I think 5. So sparkler, AB, fairy dust, crystal, and then maybe just other special drills or something. But I went and I printed off, because I still like paper, this enhancement suggestion cheat sheet. This thing is so helpful, because I was able to sit here and, like, when I did my lion, I went through it by myself, looking at my DMC, looking what I had, whatnot. But this is telling me all these things that could work for it that I didn't even think of, that I could go find, that I knew that I had. But I love that thing. So I'm all about enhancements now. Although I will say that, you know, occasionally a kit has to be a kit, and you just need to do it the way it is. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Crashly's Googling the Briss. Enjoy that. I call dibs on buying the Mermaid Muni tray if you have it, or D-Stash it. I don't think I have that one. I know Melanie got it. I think she was going to send me one, but she's going to send it to you now. Because maybe I said no. I don't know what happened with that. Let's see. Eve says, I have the kits and the cards for months and have just not done them yet. Yeah, maybe we need to have a card along, Eve. Anyone else getting the color cards or have the color cards that you need to work on? Maybe we need to have a card along and just sit here and shoot the crap and work on our cards and put them all together. Oh, and there's Eve. If you ever want to do a video on how to set up those cards, I know it would be greatly received. Yes, I will do that when I get them. But then, like I was saying, like if people get them and they want to work on them together, because it's one of those things that, like, I know I'm going to get them and I'm going to work on them the first day, and then I'm like, done. Like, I want to diamond paint, but if we set aside time to you know, actually focus and work on it, maybe we would get it done. And then it's just a matter of upkeep, right? Joe says color cards. Yeah, so Tima has color cards, like the one that I just showed here. They're like this, but there's no drills on them. Okay, So it has the DMC, and what you do is they sell a kit that they have tape that runs down where these drills are, and you put in here only the drills that you have in your stash. So if you have the sparkler, or that's a bit like, I think it's by DMC. So if you have the AB for this one, you put a couple drills down so you know that you have it. And then they used like a printout from the site for like the sparklers and hex cubes and stuff like that. But you put drills on it so you know exactly what's in your stash. And I need that level of organization, I think. So yes, we could totally do, here's how it's going to be set up, and then we can have a card along. I think that would be fun. Let's see, the Whippin' chat, Artemis says you all did a great job on the Whippin'. Are you talking about Tammy's Whippin' Chill? That was fun and that was different, and I'm excited that Tammy is doing something different with a Whippin' chat. I do like listening to Whippin' chats, but to do a Whippin' chat, like, you have to have stuff going on to talk about your kids and what happened on the way to school, and when you work over there, and it's like, there's not a lot, so I mean, I try and pay attention to news stories and interesting things and whatnot, but sometimes it's a little bit of drudgery. So to have a group of people sort of just going back and forth, and chatting and laughing and stuff, why not? Matt, welcome on in. Hello. Melanie says, I need a whole card just for metallics. Yeah, I like metallics. I do like those. So yeah, I'm going to talk to Cheryl about maybe doing some more bling related stuff, but I think the card stuff I may do on my own, because I think I get that, but Cheryl can also come on and just help us out, tell us what to do. So let's see, what else. So yeah, so I'm all organized. What do you all do with your toolkits? And I don't mean ultimately, because I know a lot of people give them to schools or whatever, but how do you accumulate them? Because when I unbox a painting, I keep the kit out because I know I'm really not going to use it. And I have a large, like, picture the DAC box that would hold probably 4, 5, 6 paintings, maybe, that large, and I've just been throwing them in there, and I'm almost full. It's almost full. How do you keep all of these things? I don't know how to hold all of these things until I get rid of them. Tammy says the Whippin' Chill was so much easier for me than the Whippin' chat alone. Yeah, I totally agree. Doretta says I do tag questions in my whips because retirement isn't exciting, right? I mean, it is exciting because you're not working. That's exciting. But I get it. And I've been looking for more tag questions too. But yeah. Sparkle is a hi, Kat. How are you doing? How are you feeling, Kat? Everything going well? Donate the toolkits. I'm going to teach a class on diamond painting in October. So I'll make a special bag for people with stuff. Yeah, I donate. Let's see, the last time I did like a de-stash of stuff, not paintings. There was a lady, I forget exactly where she was now, but she took all of the kits, all of the DAC cover minders that I had that I didn't want. And I asked her what she did with them, and she brings them to like a women's shelter and they do things with them. And I'm like, that's fantastic. And I know Stacy Travis from what is it? The co-op, Lady Lathe. Her and her husband, every other week, they go to someplace that has a program for people that are exiting the correctional system and they're readjusting to everyday life, and they bring them diamond paintings. So I've been sending her a lot of my, before I knew what licensed art was and I was buying unlicensed stuff, I've been sending that to her, and she's very thankful for that. So I could always see if she needs that. Using mine for a course I'm teaching. Yep. And I would definitely do that. Like I have a friend, I've a, so I'm a friend with the daughter, but I'm also a friend with the mom because I worked with the mom. She has moved into assisted living, and she's always done crafts. And I gave her one of the, I think it was Art Dot. Is it Art Dot? No, it wasn't Art Dot. It was Dream. What's the D Diamond Dot? Diamond Dots with the Z. They have pillowcases, and I gave her a pillowcase that it had like flowers on it, and you diamond paint it. There's like a glue field and whatnot. It's partial and it's around. You do that, and she's been getting so many comments on it. And even the activities director was like, "That's diamond painting. Who does diamond painting?" So she told her that I do diamond painting stuff, and she said, "Would you ever come and do a class?" I said, "Absolutely." I said, "But I said, absolutely." And she goes, "The only thing that, is sort of worrisome is the agility and the eyesight. But it's not like what I'm used to. My dad was in a convalescent center and full up blown nursing home where people legitimately had a medical need. Whereas these are just people that are hanging out and need to be reminded to take their medicine and whatnot. So I think it may work. So I don't know. I may go do that, and then I would need some of them. But man, they did. Yeah, so I wish there was a way to not get them. Nancy said, "I wish they still did the cover minders." Everybody has their thing, right? I love the cover minders for you. I mean, I do like cover minders, but I use them as magnets for the most part. Let's see. Say potato. I missed something there. That's all right. Eve says, "Love that you're doing that, Nancy, for reentry for our returning citizens." Yeah. Let's see. But they can do bubble rounds if the drills are too small. That's true. They could. Thank you, artist. That is true. So I don't know. I may try it. So my friend's mom and my friend, she does. She does a lot of crafts, but she does like cards and stuff like that primarily. So she held a card making class. So next time I go out there to visit her, I ask her how it went, and then we can maybe assess the situation a little bit. But so this, I just thought of this with my friend. So we call her the craft. We call her the head of the craft mafia, and they're Greek. So I say that the Greek, has the corner on the craft mafia. So what we used to do at Christmas time is people that worked with her, we would give her bags of stuff that we would normally throw away and challenge her to make it into gifts. So I have a Christmas ornament that is made from, when you buy a roll of stamps, it's like there's a bubble plastic thing that's sort of stuck to the cardboard, and then you got the roll of stamps in it. She got a bunch of those. Someone collected those throughout the year at work. She got those and some other stuff. She took and turned them upside down so that it's like this. And then she made it a top hat for a styrofoam ball that she did as a snowman. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then of course I had ribbon from something else and something else and something else. It was amazing. But yeah, that was that. So lots of crafts going on. So I may go out there and use some of those too. Hi, Marlene, welcome in. You're about to go for sushi? That sounds really good. Enjoy sushi. Oh, that gives me a taste for sushi. I have not been. There's a place not too far from me that is a rotary sushi place, so it's going around. But then you could order stuff directly to your spot, and it comes out on a conveyor belt. So I like it because I don't need to talk to anybody because I'm antisocial. But it is so good. Oh, it is so good. Enjoy that. Let's see. People are saying enjoy, have a blast. Yes, that's cute, and you can do many a good craft with the recycled stuff. Yes, although one year I did try. How did I get on that? So one year I tried doing, and I guess a couple of them turned out, but I took baby food jars. You rinse them out, take the labels off, and you glue them together with like 2 and then like 4, 3, 2, 1. So you make a Christmas tree out of them. And then you punch holes in lids and you run, and this was before like the mini LEDs, you'd run Christmas lights through it, put some shred in there, wrap it with ribbon, and you'd have like this light up Christmas tree. Those were nice. I tried to do the same thing with one year. I got a couple friends. What is that jelly? The bon man or something. Jams and stuff, and it had well, it was a advent calendar, so it had what 24, 25 jars in it. So I had them all give me the jars, and I tried to do it with the smaller jars. I lose patience. I lose patience with stuff like that. If it doesn't work, I lose patience, which is weird. Why do I like diamond painting? Putting thousands of little dots on glue. How do I have patience for that, but nothing else? I don't know. Let's see. Rory made a monster pen holder from a Coke bottle. Monster pen holder from a Coke bottle. I'm trying to picture that. Sounds interesting. From a Coke bottle, like a glass Coke bottle or a plastic Coke bottle? That would be my question. Which then brings me back to, remember taking the glass bottles back to the supermarket? Anyway, Cat-haired Cass, hello, welcome on in. Connie, hello, happy Sunday to you as well. Let's see, what else? So, yep, working on all the Halloween things are about to start. Drills and chills. You got Witch. I did get a cat fedora because somewhere in my mind I said I have time to do another event, and I was going to do the cat fedora event, but I don't know if I will. I am working on one of my whips is a sneak peek that I have for Captured by Radiance, and I got it way ahead of time. I thought, oh, I'm going to do like the unboxing, which I did already, and then I'm going to show the finished product. So I'm trying to get that done. So I don't know where I think I'm going to get this time, but who knows? Speaking of, is it next weekend is Labor Day weekend, so a 3-day weekend. I'm going to have a DP along Sunday night, probably after Crashes live. It's later into the night, and feel free to join. Channel members I will send you a link to the StreamYard, and if you would like, come join me on the screen. There is a limit, so we may have to go in and out a little bit, but everyone is welcome to come in, sit and chat, DP along on Sunday night, because we don't have to work in the morning, hopefully, most of us. And I think it also is a holiday. It's Labor Day in Canada too. So if you're in Canada, you can join along as well. Connie says, I'm doing Cat Fedora and the 2 Halloween events. Well, aren't you, just to show off? I mean, I'm doing the Halloween one because I'm helping host the Witch. I'll probably enter into the Jills and Chills just because I can double dip there. But I really need to get that done. My sneak peek is supposed to go out at the beginning of September, so I really need to get that done. But anyway, going to get some work done on my first cat fedora. Yeah, I mean, I would like to lay down some drills on it, but I don't know. We'll see. Yes, Tammy, DP Along Party, join us. And those of you in Europe, let's see, if we start around 7 here, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 1. Midnight, was that? No, 7 here. Here's me trying to do math. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Would be 1 a.m. there. But I know a lot of you stay up late anyhow, but if we go to like midnight or something, maybe catch us in the morning or something, stop by and say hello. Connie says, we'll see if I actually finish them. Yeah, tell me about it. Yay, Sunday before holiday DP along. Always a blast. Yes. Dude, triple dip and do my event too. I know you're doing an event, but I can't remember what it is. Maybe I could do that too. Wish on the stars for Cat Fedora and the spiral for Witch, and Drills and Chills. Yes, so I have Earth Magic, and then I got the one book club from Cat Fedora because I like to read, so I thought, oh, that sort of fits, right? So maybe, I don't know. Definitely what I will say is if I'm blinging Witch, I'm not blinging my sneak peek because I want it to be as charted. Certainly not going to bling Cat Fedora. Like only one thing gets blinged at a time. But then I also have to catch up on my temperature chart cross stitch conversion. I have my R2D2 cross stitch conversion. There's a lot of stuff going on back there. But did everyone see? Was it Diamond Painting Shop UK, or was it the one with the diamond art? I think it was maybe the UK one. They were tossing around the idea of doing a temperature chart that is like mine. It's bottles on shelves. And I thought, well, I'm just like a day early and $1 short or whatever. I know it's a day late, $1 short, but you know what I mean. Maybe I'm a trendsetter. I don't know. Am I a trendsetter? Does everyone want to be me? But it's basically, it looks, I mean, it's different shapes and stuff like that, but it's basically the cross-stitch conversion pattern that I'm doing, but laid out on a canvas. And I thought, wow, that would take a little bit off the plate of having to follow the pattern and count and, you know, I had to source everything myself. So yeah, that would be cool. Look at the banker go. Yeah, he gets out his fingers to count. Cross craft, do whatever the F you want along. There's that wordsmithing again. Do whatever the F you want along. Okay. Hi, Cindy. Welcome on in. I said all along I'd do my Nightfall for Shay's event, but I just don't know how I can do it. Yeah, you have a lot going on too, Tam. And you have to get certain things done for Christmas time for people. Yeah. Let's see. Hi, Gabrielle. Better late than never. Absolutely. Glad to have you here. Diamond Art Studio UK is dropping their temperature chart in September. Yep. Mine is drink glasses. So similar concept, but potion bottles. Yeah. I just think it would be great to have it on a canvas, you know, like something planned out, because all the other temperature charts that I've seen have all been cross-stitch conversions because they're a thing in the cross-stitch world, and the only way historically to get them into diamond painting would be to conversion. And I mean, it's okay. It's all right. I'm actually do something other than, hold on, I scrolled up. He's going to do something other than diamond paint, do those Make Market Lego like pixel blocks. Nice. Make Market Lego like pixel blocks. Have I seen those? I think I've seen those. I have to focus on one thing. I don't know. Eve, oh my God, can't keep events straight. Cat Fedora for that event, and in the memory of Asian 2, there's a cat in it, maybe Artemis and Elizabeth. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. How many of you are either participating in or aware of the Asian event, and how do you feel about year-long events? And I know there's other events out there that are year-long, but I'm thinking more of DP alongs, Like, how do you think about those? You think that's a good way to keep yourself accountable to get different things done that are with that theme or not? Let me know what you think. Let's see. Artemis says that was sarcasm. She was asking, what do you mean, Tammy? Yeah, Tammy has all of that. Yes, that Christmas painting for her takes priority. Tammy is working on a very special gift for her amazing sister, and can't wait to see that completed. Speaking of, last night I remembered that I have one kit that I don't have yet. That's a present for Tammy, and I don't know what the hell I bit off, but it's a big old cross-stitch conversion, but whatever. Let's see. Eve, write it down. I have to forget stuff. Yeah, write everything down. They're kind of not. That's why I still have them. I want to try Pixel Hobby, and they were cheaper. Yeah, I've seen like the Pixel stickers thing, and I think that would drive me absolutely bonkers. So not great into that. Anything Legos. I have one Lego set that I did. I'm looking up at it. It's the like the cherry blossoms, and I almost murdered somebody working on that, and then I have them in a 3D printed vase to hold them, and periodically they fall over, and then little pieces of flower Legos go everywhere, and then I want to murder someone else again at that point. So I don't think Legos are my thing. I don't think they're my thing. I don't know. I'm in the Asian event. Don't think I'll do one that long again. Okay. I guess what the nice thing is, you can pop in and out though, right? You're along there, okay. You can come and Kayleen. Yep, you can come and go as you need to. Let's see. I like them, and sometimes I just go in for fun and community because I don't always like to follow the rules. Yeah, like I like seeing everything. I like listening to the fun, seeing the different things that people are doing and whatnot. With the events, like I don't always participate necessarily for prizes and stuff. I always tend to do something that fits the rules because Lord knows I probably have something, and if not, I'm gonna be creative and make it work. But yeah. Tammy's telling me how great I am, which is, I mean, it's become so commonplace. It's tiring now. Hi, Christopher. Hello. In 2026, I will make Legos will be your thing. That's all I will say for now. No. Legos can't. My dog is weird. He's standing out in the hallway right now. What time is it? Because it's 4 o'clock is his medicine time, which means treats to him, and he knows that I missed it. So he's standing in the hallway right outside the view, and every once in a while he just comes and he looks, he stares at me, and then he goes back. Then he comes and he stares. He's creepy. I was showing Melanie the other day. I was sitting outside, and he used to hang out, like we used to sit on the front porch like the two guys from the Muppets, and just, get off my lawn to the kids and stuff like that. And now he doesn't want to be outside. He wants to come in, probably because he knows that a treat is usually when he comes in. So I'm sitting outside, and I'm on my phone, and I'm enjoying the weather. I was even doing this today. And I'm looking around for him, and I turn around, and he's standing in the middle of the driveway, standing, not sitting, not laying, not relaxing, standing, staring at me. Thought, okay. I'm like, well, he's gonna have to get over it. He can come over here, he can get on the seat, he can lay in the grass, whatever. I turn around a couple minutes later, he's a little bit closer. So I took a picture over my shoulder and sent it to Melanie. But he keeps coming closer. But he will not come up to me, because he knows if he comes up to me, I'm going to have to love him, and he is anti all of that. So he's a creepy little dude, and I sort of love it. Let's see. Your long is long and definitely not for the faint of heart as far as running. Oh, I agree. Can you glue Legos like puzzles? I would think so. I think so. Give him his treat, says Tammy. He'll get his treat. Um, but like even when at night when I'm sitting here diamond painting, I can look through the entire house and basically see the front door. He'll just sit there, and it gets dark out, obviously, and there's a little light down in the kitchen, but not a big one. So I just see the shadow staring at me. It's creepy. Let's see. Hello, Christine. Hello. It's like the twins in The Shining. Yes, 100%. Can't wait till my pup feels better. Yes, sir, and I want all pups to feel better. I LOL the Rich, but he's cute, so he's okay. Yeah, it is. I mean, it is sort of cute. It is cute. But he's doing really well. Last night he freaked the crap out of me. So I was up later than normal. He was asleep in his bed. I went and woke him up because I was going to take him outside so he can maybe let me sleep in a little bit this morning. So we went outside. I came in, and he has his bedtime medicine treat. And he goes jumping up onto the big bed. And I've been trying to get him in his bed because the chiropractor doesn't want him leaping off of, she doesn't want him jumping because it could whack his neck out. And with the bed, it's so tall that I'm afraid that he's going to jump off the bed and hurt himself without using like the steps at the end of the bed. Plus, he likes to he's fallen out of the bed several times, and maybe that's what led to his issues. I don't know. So I've gotten him so he sleeps in his bed, which is sort of sad because I like feeling him, like next to me or whatnot. And like last night I was really cold. It got down to the 50s. I was really cold. The windows were open. I'm like, man, I could really use Sammy up here to warm me up. But he like totally nosedives off the bed to get to his bed. I'm like, dude, you are aging me. You have to stop that. Artem's asking Sarah how the surgery go. Puppy head surgery? That's never fun. Cotton candy trailer at the Greek Fest. Opa, cotton candy trailer. Do you know how much I love cotton candy? Like that's my jam. Who is it? There's a lady here not too far from me. She makes cotton candy, other candies too, and she ships it. And she makes cotton candy. Like one of the best one was Red Hots cotton candy. It was good. It's like a Red Hot. It was a little kick, little whatever. I know. Let's see. Hi Mel, hi Berta, hi Tans, all that good stuff there. Sparkle Diamonds. What was that this weekend? I wonder. I heard fireworks. Sparkle this entire. Oh, the Greek Fest. Yeah. Love the portion of Rich's lives and kids. I call it Speaking of Sammy. Yes, speaking of Sammy. Sparkle Dust. Ooh, you could ship to me. Trust me, I do not need it. I absolutely do not need it. Somebody break into Rich's house and take that click. Okay. There's Melanie, another one who does not mince words. Take the clickety click donkey dong or whatever, the donkey pong, whatever she said. I don't know. Mix the two together. It was rough. They said it was touch and go. Recovery's been really hard. She's had to have all but 2 of her teeth removed. Oh, poor little girl. That's hard. I remember. Oh, Doretta, I'm sorry. That's not great news. Well, you said it's bad news, but I'm sorry about that. Donkey Ned's clicky pen. There you go. Thank you. I know Sammy's had surgery once to remove a little growth, and the worst thing is the recovering. He wasn't quite fully like recovered from the the anesthesia, so he was still doing a but when I got him home, I took the cone off and I put like an inflatable pillow around his neck, and it was just the cutest thing. Him, like, he had a built-in pillow, and he just, that was cute. Artemis, look, I'm fat and I need it. Send me the Red Hots cotton candy. It's good. It is good. I don't know. Does she like crush up actual Red Hots to make it, or is it like puts like cinnamon stuff in it? I don't know. Everyone's saying sorry to Doretta, hugs to Doretta, hugs to Sarah, hugs to everybody. We need Helen. Where's Helen with all the hearts? Hearts out to everybody. You know, things these days are so. My Yorkie is 14 years old and broke her jaw on both sides and has to wear a muzzle because there wasn't enough bone to use wire or plate. That's so sad. I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you for. Is that a bear? Are those bear hugs? Hearts and bear hugs? That's nice. Yeah, I can't, things are so ridiculous now. Regardless of whatever your views are, whatnot, there's something wrong with the vibes. There's something wrong with the universe right now. And then to have like the every sort of day stuff go wrong too, it's just like way too much. It's way too much. I really need to understand how, as a single guy who has a meal service, so I don't buy things from the grocery store to cook for dinner. Usually breakfast is like an avocado toast or a breakfast sandwich. Lunch is usually a couple pieces of lunch meat and a piece of cheese, or a can of soup when it's cooler outside. But why is my grocery bill almost $200? Please help me understand this. And I'm not buying caviar. I'm not buying the good stuff. I don't get it. Why is everything so crazy? Where is Helen? Yes. Second floor under me is grilling on the balcony. Hope they don't burn the building down. Somebody was grilling yesterday, and oh my gosh, it smelled so good. I was literally salivating at how good it smelled. I don't have a grill anymore. I should probably get one because I do like grilling, but I want to get, look, we talked about it. I want to get like a smoker to make beef jerky, to dehydrate beef jerky and stuff. And I know that there's some grills that do that and whatnot, but then I'm like, am I really going to use it that much? Is it going to be one of those things that I make jerky twice and then make steak twice and then I'm done with it? I don't know. Yeah, you got to go buy half a cow for meat, which lasts a long time rather than buying by the pound. Everything is too expensive. Yeah, that's funny you mentioned that. A friend of mine, before she moved to Florida, she had friends out southwest of me, maybe about an hour, and they have a cattle farm out there. And she would order from them, like not the whole, like give me a whole side, but like give me this, whatever they parsed up the cows and stuff like that. And I got some of that meat 2 years ago, and it was good. It was really good. If I'm going to cook a steak or something, I'm going out to, there's a butcher shop about 45 minutes west of me that has some great beef jerky, but they have all the meats. They have the sausage sticks. They'll have like stuffed chicken breasts that they stuff with all different things, spinach and something, cranberries and dressing, cheese and something. I mean, all of that. They also take their beef jerky and they grind it and mix it into a dip. The beef jerky dip. It is saltier than hell, but it is so good. What else they have? They have every sausage known to man. Some of them are so very good. Plus, I can find Lieberkäse there, which is a German meatloaf essentially, but it's meat that's ground so fine that it has the texture of hot dogs. But I love it. You cook it, and then you slice it and you brown it, and on a sandwich with some mustard, or sometimes people put egg, like a runny egg on it and stuff like that. I don't go for that, but oh, it's so good. We need to go back to extended family village living, victory gardens, and self-sustaining because things are expensive. Agree. We need a compound. We're going to have a compound. We need a compound, and we need a big building that we store all of our diamond painting stashes in. And we need a big building that is just a big craft room. Hear what I'm putting down there? And then we can build big walls so that if the world goes crazy, we don't have to hear it. We won't have cable because we don't need to watch the news. Anything that's happening that we really want to know that's happening, we can look up on our phones and stuff like that. But that's what we need. Sarah says, now my mouth is watering. Oh, it is so good out there. To be honest, at this point, I'm just like, if I want a steak or something, I go to Outback or something. I'm like, Crashes when shopping for stuff for lasagna, it was going to be like $75 with my family. It would eat in one day. We can barely afford to have meals at home anymore. I know that it sucks. I was thinking today with the weather. Okay, so the weather, cold weather, cooler weather, gets me in the mood to cook. So I need to make a batch of sauce because it is time. I don't have any in the freezer. So that's good. That's a good thing about the weather. Crash says, I'm sorry, but it's way cheaper to get the dollar menu from McDonald's. Isn't that, and it's been said like that for years, that the junk food is cheaper than the whole food and the good food. And that's so sucky. Although talking about McDonald's and talking about the dollar menu and stuff like that. So a friend of mine's sister, follow along, friend, her sister has 3 kids, and they go through McDonald's every moment of the day, and they are based in Ohio. Now, chicken nuggets at McDonald's, those are the like OG chicken McNuggets, right? What is your favorite dipping sauce from McDonald's? Mine is the hot mustard that they no longer carry in the Chicagoland market. And I've even been to McDonald's in Wisconsin. They don't have it. Like, there's something about this area that they don't have the hot mustard, but they have it in Ohio. So her sister, whenever she goes through and gets nuggets for the kids, she orders hot mustard. I just got a box of little packets of McDonald's hot mustard. And I'm going to tell you, I am going to hoard that stuff because not only is it good on the chicken nuggets, but it's good on anything. I dip at lunchtime. I'll take rolled up lunch meat and cheese. I'll dip it in the hot mustard. Dip it in the hot mustard. I'll have, if I have like if my meal dinner has like a sausage in it or something, dip it in that. It's just so good. It is so good. Let me go back up. I digress. Now I'm getting hungry. I'm hungry. Fast food is getting expensive too. It is. It really is. Sweet and sour, says Melissa. That is my second. Honey mustard. I do like a good honey mustard. The sweet and sour, though, at McDonald's is my go-to right now. Eve says anything without mustard. Nice. I've only had the sweet and sour sauce. Eve doesn't do condiments. I haven't been to McDonald's in a long time. I like Wendy's and dip the fries in the Frosty. Oh, yes, that is good. If you are not dipping the fries in the Frosty, you're doing something wrong. Barbecue at McDonald's, honey mustard with spicy nugs at Wendy's. Okay. I've actually really fallen in love with it's a barbecue sauce that has no added sugar. Like, it has no sugar in it. It's like a sugar substitute. I forget the name of it now, but I really like it, so I'll use that too. I've seriously thought about learning how to be an extreme couponer, says Crash. Those people are amazing. And I tried not so extreme, but I tried to be a couponer, and it drove me crazy. But hey, if it works. Melanie says, I guess I should try McDonald's. Melanie, never had McDonald's? Okay. Spicy nugs. Got it. Once in a while, I succumb to a guilty pleasure Chick-fil-A and have the strips with honey. Yes, Chick-fil-A is definitely my guilty pleasure because I don't like their politics. But I do stop in there once in a while, just sort of like I stop into Hobby Lobby once in a while. And normally it's because I know exactly what I want and I walk through and I buy nothing else. Cane sauce. Cane sauce is good. Yeah, cane sauce is good. Yeah, that's good. McDonald's fries dipped in a Wendy's chocolate. Okay, Eve. Okay, so I used to like I had this theory, and I've never done it. I really should probably do this. I go, what would be the perfect fast food meal? My thought was a Whopper from Burger King because it's nice and flame grilled. You got the char, the fries from McDonald's, and a Frosty from Wendy's. I'm fat. I should have had that at some point in my life, but I have not. I should probably try it that. I should probably get on that. Although I do have to say, like a Frosty is good, but if you're going to go with a shake, Arby's Jamocha shake, that's some good stuff. I feel like couponing. I feel like couponing is harder now. Now you got, it's like you don't just have the newspaper. You have digital this, digital that, digital over here. There's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's cheapest to batch cook and meal swap. The batch cooking, if you can find someone you trust. Don't want a dingleberry dinner. Is that like a donkey nard but different? No, I agree. Like when I make sauce, I give some to my neighbor. When I make chili, I give some to my neighbor. I have to make it not spicy, and then I separate it out and I put a little spice in mine. I actually make my go-to chili recipe is a Wendy's dupe of their chili because I love their chili. Their chili is really good. Only could shop stuff on sale with an additional coupon when I couldn't work. Yeah, I know. French fries and tacos are good too. Yep. Onion rings from BK. Those are good. We need a live with you trying that meal. Okay. Onion rings from Culver's. Culver's. I always feel very greasy after I eat Culver's. Even a salad, which I don't understand. Vinegar on fries. Matt. Malt vinegar on fries. Yes. They used to do that it was Arthur Treacher's, but then like it became sort of the new Long John Silver's became the new place, and they always had the malt vinegar for the fish and stuff like that. It is so damn good on fries. I have some out there. Yeah, the meal would be a challenge because on Mickey D's it's not always the same quality to each other. Yeah. Yeah, Culver's is good. That's the perfect trifecta. It can be done in my town on one highway, westbound with 1.5 miles. Yeah, I could do Wendy's, McDonald's. I guess I would have to go. I'd have to cut through to the center of town to get the Burger King, but I'll have to do that. Let's see. I will have to try and do that. My dad only got KFC for fast food. Now KFC, oh, now I have a taste for KFC. KFC, that is some salty goodness, salty, greasy goodness. What is Culver's? Culver's is a fast food restaurant that originated in Wisconsin. So it's probably just a Midwest thing. But hamburgers, fries, soups, salads, stuff like that, their claim to fame is the cheese curds, the fried cheese curds. But yes, Long John Silver's. I love Long John Silver's. Love Long John Silver's. Cannot find one anymore. Yeah. Oh, and custard. They have custard. So instead of like soft serve or anything, they do this custard. And every day they have a flavor of the day. You can look it up on the app, or they'll put it on the sign outside what the flavor of the day is. But then they have some standards of you can get it made into a shake and malts and stuff like that. But the custard. Making you hungry, Sarah Ann? I'm sorry. Eating out is out of the question for a long time. Yeah, I saw you mention the vet bills. I'm with you. Every time I walk into a vet, it's at least $400. And we were going monthly, if not more frequently there for a while. Thank God for the Care Credit card that you get no interest for a year. That's all I'm saying. I'm starving now too. Cheese curds are good. I don't think I've ever had the cheese curds because, lactose intolerant a little bit. I think that with the grease would really be a bad thing. Might be able to DoorDash the trifecta. Could do that. Corbin, Kentucky. KFC in Corbin, Kentucky. Is that where they originated? Cookout is the best. I don't know what Cookout is. Deli sandwich with a huge pickle dipped in hot sauce. I'm getting hungry. That sounds good too. Jimmy John's and that spicy ranch. That's good. I used to love getting a concrete mixer from Culver's with Nerds. They took the Nerds option away. Yeah, do you have a Dairy Queen by you, Sarah Ann? What I was obsessed with at the beginning of summer was they had a cotton candy blizzard. So it was the vanilla soft serve with, think of a Nerd, but it's sweet cotton candy and like a little bit of cotton candy syrup. I was obsessed. And I had to you need to stop eating these. I had to talk to myself and stop eating them. Cookout shakes. I don't know what Cookout is, but it sounds good. Well, always default to talking about food. Yeah. I mean, yeah. In-N-Out Burger. I had that one time when I was out in Vegas. I had to try it. It was okay. I guess, I don't know. Big cheese curd fear is totally worth it. Yeah, you're probably right, Melanie. Whataburger is my hands down favorite burger joint. Whataburger. Which one? Is that the one that's owned by Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch? No, that's Wahlburger. I had Wahlburger once. There was one in the Toronto airport when I was coming home from a work training, and we ate there. That was pretty good. I don't think I've ever had a Whataburger. Cotton candy syrup and Sprite. Okay, Artemis, don't get me started on the water talk recipes because the little packets of things, and then you got the it's fall time, so you know what my favorite is now is you take the Jolly Rancher apple powder and you put in a little vanilla caramel syrup. And in my coffee every morning, I have unicorn syrup because it tastes like raspberry frosting. And it's so good in coffee. Anyway, where's Bert? Every time she comes in here, we have to go to Dick's. Yeah. Melanie and Berta, when they get together, they go to Dick's. And they have Dick's. They eat Dick's. Which is a fast food place by them, I guess. And Berta was standing outside of Dick's. They sent me a picture last time they were there, and she had two big greasy bags, so it was good. It's only we have a mini train in a park here and $1 ride per person. To ticket, you can take Dairy Queen and get a kitty cone. Nice. Totally different than the other Whataburger. Message me recipes for water talk. Okay. Ooh, it's about time to make the Hocus Pocus water. Yeah. Let's see what else. Steak and Shake. Love the cheese fries. We have Steak and Shake are relatively new around here. I have not tried that yet. Dick's, big old bag of Dick's. I guess Artemis knows what that is too. Fries with malt vinegar, sausage sandwich, followed by chocolate frozen custard. That sounds good. Maybe that's what we need to do is we all need to get a trifecta of something and then just have a live where we all eat and drool. I don't know. Anyway, what else? Five Guys, my favorite. I've only been there once. 2 big bags of chicken. All right, now y'all just going there. But it was funny. They're like, I'm like, why is Roberta getting dicks in Seattle? What's going on? And I did not realize that it was a fast food place. I guess, would that be similar to our Portillo's maybe? I don't know. I don't know. But pumpkin spice lattes, 2 days. I think in 2 days they come out. So what that means is I'll probably get my 1 pumpkin spice latte of the year. I don't like milky coffee sometimes, like and it's sweet and it's whatever. Yeah, Dick's Deluxe is the best. So Berta likes Deluxe Dick's. That's good to know. If everyone's looking for a present idea for Berta around the holidays, get her a Deluxe Dick, and she will love you for it. I only go every 2 years when I visit the U.S. Do you visit the U.S. every 2 years? When's your next 2 years? We need to like all gather and swamp you as you get off the plane. Not in pumpkin spice, but peppermint mocha in 2 days. Oh yes. Bird is so fancy. Yeah, you could take her anywhere. Her flip-flops and her bag of dicks. We just got HTO and their iced chai tea is good. Nice. Dude, make it at home. They make pumpkin spice oat milk. Yeah, I could do that. I've been addicted. I don't know if I told you about it. Was in one of my, I think it was in like my trip out to the chiropractor for Sammy member video. But there's a place called Scooters, and it's like a little drive-through coffee place. But they have these Red Bull infusions, and it was like Red Bull with like a splash of lemonade and then carbonated water, orange water. And I've been making that, and I have become addicted to those. I'll take the packet of orange. Oh, and I do a little shot of the vanilla caramel in there. So it's like a little bit of a sugar-free orange sickle type thing. Really good. Is this a Dick's Last Resort place or entirely different? It's an entirely different Dick's restaurant. It's like a fast food place. It's not the Dick's Last Resort. I know what that is. At this point in my life, Dick's would be a last resort. You gotta stop. Sounds fun, Bert. Are we gonna meet up at the corner with flip-flops and bags of Dick's? Yes. That's only 3.5 years to go. You go, Artemis? Only 3.5 years? 3.5 years. Said Artemis needs to come to the States now. Or we all go over there. But that would probably be embarrassing for her. It would probably embarrass her really bad, and she wouldn't be able to show her face in her little Swedish village or something. I'm sure it would not go well. Yeah. Rich, you need to open a drink bar at the retreat. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Oh, you mean like drink like the water talk stuff? I could do that. I meant like drinks. I could do that too. It's a compliment when someone tells you, this is so good, I can't taste the alcohol. But then when they're bombed at the end of the night, it's a pain in the butt. It's a curse being that good of a bartender. I'm just going to say that. Anyway, let's see. That's how I roll. Flip-flops and a bag of dicks. I'm picturing a diamond painting. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I take myself with me everywhere I go, so I'll be fine. Take myself. Nice. The compound ghost will be the HQ for the Big Daddy Diamond painting. Yes, yes. You know, I really would like to open up a diamond painting company, but with all the things that people are going through now with the diamond painting companies and stuff, I don't know. And it's like I realize that I would still have to work because nobody's got, I mean, it's not that lucrative of a business, but I would love, I will spend time on the computer going through art sites, art licensing sites, and just like favoriting things that I think would be cool diamond paintings. Anyway, no, Rich, more release papers. More release papers. That's Crash's biz. It's a good time for research. It is. It really is. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so let's see. I got 20 after 5. So I think we're all hungry. I want to go eat something before Crash leaves live in 40 minutes, is it? I have a big Daddy DP folder on my computer. Nice smell. Yes, of all the pictures that we've shared and stuff like that. I don't know. I just think it was so cool to, like, as a diamond painter, create something that is a good diamond painting. That would just be satisfying to me. I don't know. And do things. Not that other places don't do. Everybody has different things, right? I want something that people really work, and I want to do something different with the artwork, because I think I have a different take on, I'm not a big eye girl person, not this. I want something different or offer something different to the world. Anyway, yes, so let's all go grab. Yes, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that like button, please. About 40 minutes, Crash will be live. Let's go see what new release papers they have and release bundles and all the good stuff that we can spend our money on over there. They are rocking it with the new artists and stuff like that. So I will see y'all over there, because I will be there, but I'm going to go grab a bite to eat because I'm hungry. Berta, enjoy your big bag of dicks for dinner. And yeah, Artemis, sleep time just yawned so hard my jaw popped. Could have fit a bag of deluxe sticks in there. Nice. You have an amazing eye for DPs. Thanks, Eve. That's nice. All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your Saturday or Sunday. Have a good week. We'll talk to you next week. I'll probably just do the DP live. So like maybe around 7 Central to maybe midnight-ish. And again, if you're a member, you want to come on, watch for the link. You're welcome to. And otherwise, just hang out in the chat and let's do some diamond painting or whatever craft you want to do. Bye, everybody. Chat with you next time. Have a good one. Have a good dinner, too.